To fire up, there it is. Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. It is Sunday, February 16th, 2020. It's 11:35 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. Tomorrow is finally Monday and also the beginning of Mercury retrograde. With that said, I think Bitcoin and Ethereum are just right now making a beautiful 618 bounce, which would be a wonderful retracement to get back into Lambo mode for next week. With that said, let's take a look. All right, last 24 hours, the volume for Bitcoin has been 938 million. That's down from the usual billion plus, but for a Sunday, that is really rocking. Most of that, of course, was on Binance, and Coinbase showed up for business too. Looks like grandma's buying the dip. With that said, blockchain whispers, current sentiment, indecisive. But note this, Bitfinex, BitMEX, and Binance all have more longs than shorts. And definitely, Binance seems to be where the big money is. It's where the volume is. I tend to find their longs versus shorts to be a very good indicator of sentiment, but also, yeah, you know, the whales know stuff, right? So with that said, longs 54%, shorts 45% on Binance. So blockchain whispers can say that current sentiment is indecisive, but I think it's positive. I'll link to this in the show note. This guy, Masiev Yuri, he makes a great little chart here showing on the daily for Bitcoin a possible cup and handle forming. So is this handle going to play out? I don't know, but this is rather convincing to me. I like the look of it. Cup and handles, I don't put a whole lot of stock in them, but you know, when the setup is really perfect, hey, why not note it? You know, duly note it, check it out, keep it in mind. With that said, I will link to that in the show notes. All right, Bitcoin on the daily dumping, that's obvious, and the MACD has definitely turned negative, but we are well above the 200 moving average and have plenty of room to pull up. All right, on a 4-hour chart, if we look at this, we are well above the 200 moving average here. We are definitely dumping, and the directional index is negative. But we are hanging out in a place right around 9,800 here, where we do have BPVR, you know, buy-sell volume is there. It's powerful, it's strong. So we are in a place of support and resistance previously in the chart, and a lot of buy-sell volume. If we really dump hard, the next spot where we have a lot of buy-sell volume is right around 93.67, and that's also where the 200 moving average is sitting. And that would definitely, in my opinion, be worst case scenario for a dump and a bounce. There were some questions about VPVR. Some people couldn't find it here on TradingView. So let me just show you real quick. Go to indicators, put in VPVR, visible range, click that. Okay, it's unconfigured. It comes looking like a crazy mess like that. I like it to, let's see, not be so darn wide. Limit it a little bit less space there, and then I like to use a lot of rows so I can be nice and granular. And give it a second to reconfigure, and boom, there you go. That's VPVR for people who are asking about it. Now let's look at this 618 bounce. Okay, this is Bitcoin USDT, Bitcoin Tether on Binance. All right, drawing a fib from our recent low to our recent high. Check this out. We made a perfect wick down to the 618 fib line, and now we're finding support and resistance around the .5. So a .618 bounce is a great retrace on the way up, and it appears that we've done that. Now let's look at Ethereum, ETH USDT on Binance. All right, we did wick past the 618, but we do appear to have bounced off that, and we're back at the .5. So Bitcoin wicks down to the 618, it's back at the .5, finding support and resistance to mess with. Ethereum USDT, it wicks well past the 618, but does bounce on it, and now it's finding support and resistance. It's playing with the .5. So I think we have a turnaround here. And really, for Ethereum and Bitcoin versus Tether on Binance, this is great. That is a great retrace. That is a great place to bounce and, well, shift gears, get back in Lambo mode, and keep going. Also note, Ethereum BTC, the Ethereum Bitcoin pair on Binance, well, we wicked down to the 618, and now we're back, well, past the .5, we're back to the 382. So this might just be a wonderful, really good Sunday morning dump down to the 618 to bounce to have a glorious Monday. We'll see. With that said, obstacles can't stop you, weather can't stop you, heartbreak can't stop you, failure can't stop you, only you can stop you. I'm glad you're here for the peaceful revolution. I will see you again tomorrow.